Ah yes, rushing. Rushing is one of the most popular and largely overrated strategies in Rainbow Six Siege. I sure do love running straight into objective, only to get killed after one frag. Or, God forbid, I didn't drone and I got insta-killed by those 3 Capcan traps. Jokes aside, most people who play this game still seem to suck at rushing, largely leaving their fate to luck by not droning. And if you think I'm here to change that, think again. I'm just as addicted to rushing as the rest of you. However, I can, and will, show some of the best spots to rush on every single map. I will be giving a detailed rush strat for every site on every map that you can do solo. Welcome to my brand new series, The Best Rush Spots, Oregon Edition. Alright, so jumping right into this, you're going to want to spawn junkyard for this first one, and you're going to want to make your way to the front of the building. Make sure you're not being spawn peeked from either garage or the top over there, right? You're going to want immediately to come around to armory window and just rappel right through it. There's a decent chance somebody will be holding armory, but it might be on their drone or they might be on their cameras or watching this door right here. They're not really going to be expecting you to immediately rush into there. So if you're rushing to begin with, hopefully your aim is decent to begin with. So you're going to come in here and immediately blast them. After taking control of armory, you can push out into the hallway here and take full control of this hallway. That'll make your life for your teammates better when they're pushing into bedroom, as they're not going to be able to get pushed as hard. There's also easy way out, so you can literally just go back from where you came. You can break the hatch and get out of here. Or you can rotate to where your team is over here. Or you can go out this window right here. Also, if you know for a fact somebody's going to be holding armory and they're expecting you, you can also come over to this window right here and rappel through this window instead. And immediately rotate around to here, killing them. That'll catch them off guard very quickly, and you should be able to put pressure onto their team. Another good one I like doing is going around to the north side of the window and breaking through into dorms right here. However, this one is a lot riskier because you're going straight into sight, and there's a very high chance there's going to be at least one person near there. So you're going to have to be ready to fight right when you get in. There's always going to be a rotate right here. Somebody may be holding back attic over here, so you got to be ready for that. There's also a good chance people may be holding over here watching the window right here. People may be holding back there as well. People may also be holding in this area here, just watching and prepping for wide stairs. See, when you come in, you have to be ready right away. Also, it's important as a Maru that you're droning and making sure there's not a frost. If there's a frost, you don't want to be rushing up windows anyways. If there is a frost, what I suggest doing... First of all, if there's a frost, I suggest not playing armory anyways. I mean, not playing Amaru anyways. But if you still really want to play Amaru, what you can do is go up the window right, or the hatch right here. And there's not going to be a frost trap on here. Alright, so this next one I like doing is actually one that I do almost every single time I play on this map. I prefer doing this duo, and you'll see why in a second, but you can definitely do this by yourself. So you're going to want to spawn junkyard side. Make sure you're not being spawn peeked from small tower area. And you're going to want to slowly make your way around over to here. This is the window we're going to be entering in, but I like to make sure both of these windows here are clear. Go through this window and immediately make your way around into the security room. Once you're in security, what I like doing is bringing a blitz myself, and I like bringing a teammate Callie. This hatch, when they're playing bottom floor, is almost always going to be soft. I rarely ever see it reinforced because there's just too many other things they have to reinforce. If it is reinforced, you can take your chances running down the actual stairs here, but I personally just like taking it more slow if it is reinforced. Whenever it's not reinforced, which will hopefully be when you're doing this, what I like doing is taking the Cali, and they're going to shoot the hatch while you're on it as blitz. However, you can do this solo, like I said. I think probably Buck would be the best option because you'll be able to break the hatch and immediately have your shotgun ready to shoot anybody. So you're going to break the hatch, and when you break it, there's really only 3 spots people are going to be holding in here. They're going to be holding either right here, up here, or in the doorway itself, covering this area. So when you drop, what you can do is just immediately pre-fire everybody in here. You're able to view the highway here, you're able to view sight, you're able to peek pillar from over here, and you're able to view into the other side over here. What I suggest is not pushing up when you take control of freezer, but instead allowing your other team to push in wherever they're pushing from, whether that be like the hatches or from pillar side or from bunker side. Holding this position allows... holding this position makes it to where the enemy team can't push you at all. They can't rotate in between sites. They're basically stuck. You have full control of any teammates by pillar side and the teammates over there. Literally by sitting here and holding an angle, they have to come and push you. And if you're winning your gunfights, you're holding with blitz, it's going to be incredibly easy to make sure that they're not rotating across. This one I prefer doing as either like a Zofia or somebody else with an LMG, and you'll see why here in a second. So you're going to want to spawn street side, and immediately make your way over here, and bust through garage. Make sure nobody's holding the garage door, and then you're going to want to immediately break into here and push downstairs. There's a very good chance people are going to have a Mira set up right here. However, if it's very early in the round, there's a high chance nobody's even going to be on the Mira. So when you're coming down here with an LMG, what you can just do is literally pre-fire every angle. So you're shooting, and you're not stopping shooting. And there's a very, very, very high chance you're going to be able to catch somebody off guard, whether it's holding this hallway or they're holding the rotate that they're going to have set up right here. You're going to be able to catch them off really easy. Doing this strategy basically puts you directly into sight, so there's no going back. If you take control of this area, immediately keep pushing up. Just literally be pre-firing everything with your LMG, and if you can manage to kill anybody in here, you're basically setting up the round for a free win for the rest of your team, if they're pushing from like bunker side. Alright, for this final one on bottom floor, you're going to want to spawn construction side. Whenever you're spawning here, immediately make your way up into big tower. I prefer doing this strategy as a shield, and I'll show you why. Whenever you're going down pillar stairs to push them, there's a very high chance they're going to have a hole right in this wall right here to where they can peek onto pillar stairs. However, if you have a shield, they can't really do anything with that hole. They'll see you, but it's not like they can shoot you or do anything. So I prefer bringing blitz here. Whenever you're rushing down the stairs, you're going to want to spend the least amount of time on these stairs as possible, because that's when you're in your most vulnerable position. So you're going to want to push down, and make sure this angle is clear, make sure pillar is clear, and once you take control of pillar, you can easily kill anybody in here, or even peek people in freezer. It's a very, very big power position to hold for the, like, if you can manage to take it at the very beginning of the round, and it will pretty much secure a win for your team. Alright, so nobody really ever holds meeting and kitchen on this map. Like, it's just the worst objective to hold. If they won the first two spots, they're obviously going to go dining in kitchen, because that's the far superior spot. So I'm not even going to really cover meeting, to be honest, because, like, why would I? But the strategy kind of works either way, and you'll see what I mean. So you're going to want to spawn construction side again, and immediately make your way up to this side of big tower. Break the door. If anybody's going to be in big tower for this hold, for their defense hold, they're going to be higher up. They're not going to be here right now. So you're going to want to rush through. If they're holding meeting, I suggest pushing into here and taking position of the stage. It'll allow your team to have full coverage. You can actually plant in here also. So if rushing with your team is like your style, you can rush in here and get a very quick plant off. If rushing with your team, make sure big tower is clear, or else you're going to be having a lot of problems later into the round. However, if they're playing dining and kitchen, dining and kitchen, which is the far superior spot, I would say immediately rush through here. Bring somebody with explosives, because this door is usually riddled with traps, barbed wire, people like setting up deployable shield on it. You're going to want to break all of that stuff with just 1 or 2 explosives, and immediately rush in. There's a very, very, very high chance somebody's going to hold the power position right here. So when you're coming in, you want to immediately pre-fire here. Make sure they're killed. And if you can clear out that power position, your teammates pushing their small tower should have a very, very good chance at pushing through. You're going to want to then make sure the rest of the kitchen is clear. And then you can start working your way around over here, because there's a very good chance people will be holding in locker side over here. So yeah, that's it for my first video of the series. If y'all found this helpful at all, make sure to like the video and leave a comment. My goal is to keep growing this channel so I can reach a bigger audience and hopefully help more people get better at this game. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, see y'all next time.